What is up? What is going on, Dave? SVA card collectors. Rainy day, crappy day so far. My drain wouldn't drain, so I had to run out because I ran out of that Drano gel. I did the baking soda with vinegar in my toilet bowl, in my toilet bowl, and that actually worked. That's a $2 fix right there. Anyway, today, Donruss football is coming out today. You also have Topps Tribute coming out today. Saw a box yesterday, so I think it came out yesterday. But either case, they're both out. Topps Tribute looks really nice. Can't wait to see more case openings of the card. Like I said before, pretty expensive. You guys will see an email from me tonight. I will look on eBay to see where the cheapest boxes are. So if you guys want to pick it up, you don't have to do anything. You're just going to get an email. It'll be around 5 o'clock. I've noticed that whenever I do emails in the morning, people don't open it up as much as they do at night, because at nighttime is when it's playtime. So I will be doing that, and maybe I'll throw in a couple of deals that I see for the undervalued cards that I spoke about last week. And if you haven't listened to it, listen. Anyway, guys, Flick Chat, that's the app that I'm at. Trying really hard not to rhyme. So just head over there. Doing a lot of stuff. Also have a fantasy football league that I started up. You guys can head over to Flick Chat and just sign up. I have a link in the post. And, we have a topic thread of fantasy football. Just hit that post. There's already a bunch of people in there. If you can't join and won't let you join, I will create another league. And then, we'll keep going. Wanted to talk about eBay, because yesterday I had a situation. It was a sticky situation that I got really pissed off at, and I could see how other people would get annoyed. Now, here is a tip, guys. We're going to start off with tips. One, everybody complains about I lose at the last second on auctions. There's a website, there's an app called eSnipe. If you want to use that, you got to pay a certain fee. It's not a lot, maybe it's 20 cents, 30 cents, something like that if you win. And basically what it does is it snipes at the last second. I'm sure a bunch of people are using eSnipe. So I always do this. If you have a value set, just say I'm not paying any more than $250. Do yourself the favor and go to $253. I'm going to tell you why, because you're going to go, damn it, I lost $251. Would you have spent the extra dollar to get the card? Yes. Yes, you would have. So, if that's the case, go a couple extra bucks, because you might have lost by a lot more. For example, if it's $250 and the guy's like, his top bid is $270, you wouldn't know because you bid at $250 and the winning bid was $251. However, if you went up $3 more or $4 more, you go, look, I was already spending $3 or $4 more and I wanted to spend. Let him have that card. Inside your brain, you'll feel better about yourself, and you may win. I've done that and I've won. And I was like, all right, I would spend an extra $1 or $2 to get this card. I really wanted this card. So just do yourself a favor and do that. And do odd wonky numbers. Don't do $21. Just silly. I do crazy numbers and I mix up the numbers all the time because I don't want people to predict what I'm doing. So I might do 78. I might do 54. I might do 58. I might do 43. You don't know. I'm crazy like that. So do that as well. You don't want to lose. I would be wonky on the high side. 87 cents, 65 cents, or something like that. Okay, you get it. All right. Second tip, if you are buying a card and there's nobody that's accepting offers, do not just buy the damn card. show some patience, email the guy or gal who is selling the card and say, look, I am willing to spend X amount of dollars. And this is what I wanted to get into. A, if you're selling on eBay, you should be accepting offers no matter what. You want a dialogue. You want to be able to sell the card. A lot of times people just look at the listing and they'll buy it. Perfect. Maybe people are on the fence. Maybe people want a better deal. Your goal is to make money, to get the card, to sell the card, get money, and flip that money into something else, to reinvest it, if you are flipping cards. Or if you're looking just to buy more cards and you're just trying to get rid of the cards that you don't want, that's even more of a reason, because you don't want the card. So don't be, they all sold for $72. I'm not going to go any more than $72. I'm not going to sell for $68. Don't be dumb. Sell it for $65. Who cares? It's $4 or $5. So what? You get that money back and you can buy stuff that you actually want. Don't be silly with a couple of bucks. If it's $25, $30, if it's a big percentage point, that's one thing. But we're not talking about that. So, sorry, someone texted me and ruined my flow. I had some damn good flow. So, I went to buy a card, and it was on a time constraint. And I said, I want this card, and I'll be willing to give you $145 for it. And that was the going rate for it. They wanted, of course, because it was a vintage card, they go for a lot more money. Person said, sorry, that's what it is. Not in those terms. I said, very sorry, that's the best price we could do. Okay. I said, look, man, there's got to be some way. I emailed them again because I really liked the card. It had good centering. I said, man, look, I really want this card. You got to have some type of wiggle room. Something. Please let me know. Sorry, I don't have anything. That's it. Now, when you email someone that you want to buy a card, there is, as a seller, you can reply with an offer. Always reply with an offer. Always. You're trying to make a sale. You want to be out. The whole point of eBay is selling, not to talk. It's nice to talk, but you want to sell. So you want to bring an offer. So here, thanks for your interest. Here's 10% off. You don't say 10% off. You say, hey, I could do this. Maybe you're willing to look for a lower price. There's a lot of cards that are out there, especially vintage cards that have been sitting there for months. You can, if you're tracking cards, you can tell the cards that have been there forever. There's no skin off your nose if you just go and email them and try to make a deal. Hey, I want to buy your cards. Hit me up. Now, if you're on the other end, you want to give these people an offer. They are looking to buy the card. They are interested in your card enough to email you. Get her done. And, most importantly, like I always say, when you're selling on eBay, throw something in there, a handwritten note. Hey, I'm always looking to buy and sell cards. Here's my name, address, whatever the hell you're using for people to take a look at your cards, to contact you. You want to build that relationship, because it's hard to build relationships on eBay because you can't really talk too much besides the cards that you listed. And maybe you have more cards that you haven't listed. Or maybe you want to save on a fee. Important. So, guys, always, always, always email. If there's no offers, even if there is offers, and you like a card better that doesn't accept offers, got to email them. Email them, say, hey, I'm willing to pay this. See what you get. Sometimes you can get blown over. And I purposely, now, this is what, I was not going to buy from that person. And I won't buy from that person again. Why? Because they didn't work with me. So I went around and found another person who had a card, looked very nice, and what happened? I said, look, I'm willing to spend $145. The guy said I could do $152, and that was down from $170. So I saved $18. I can now spend that on something else. But had I not emailed that person and just went, all right, here, I'll pay whatever you want, especially now with these damn taxes from the man on eBay, that's your tax. That paid for my tax right there. I saved tax on that deal. Very important, guys. You're always looking to get the best deal possible. You're looking for a win-win. These guys want to get rid of their cards that have been listed there, sitting there for a long time because they have them overpriced because they're too worried about a price increase, a jump that they're not paying attention to, because that's what I do. And you can take advantage of that. So, comics cosplay. Ooh, the Long Island Tropicon comics cosplay. Boy, that's going to be a lot of versions there. A ton. That's going to be worse than a baseball card show. A comics cosplay. Woo! I went to one of them. And everyone thinks, oh, it's just a bunch of good-looking chicks in tight. No. There is some plump men and women there wearing things they should not be wearing at all. But I digress. So, now, I'm trying to think of any other big-time tips I have on buying on eBay. I don't, besides, there's some people that go, oh, you have, some things are misspelled, and you can get a deal on that, which is true. You can scroll and see, like, I see a lot of times, if you're looking for, let's just say, a 2019 Bauman Chrome, and it's definitely a 2018 Bauman Chrome, Bowman, sorry guys, Bauman. It's like the number one thing people complain about, and I will never be able to do it. I've seen that a bunch of times, so you just scroll through, and if you know what a 2018 looks like compared to a 2019, you might be able to get a deal. But really, it's just being on it all the time and looking. If you're looking for a particular card, there's really no secret sauce. Some things that you can do that may be looked down upon is drop shipping. And it was talked about on Twitter. And they said, I wish people would be more upfront about drop shipping, because when you're drop shipping something, you're just, say, selling it on Amazon, and somebody buys it on Amazon, then you buy it from somebody on eBay, and you tell them, hey, look, don't put any invoice in there, but don't ship it to me, ship it to this guy. And you make a percentage off that. And people go, oh man, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed if I knew that someone did that to me. It happens all the time, and you have no idea about it. I'm telling you. You have no idea. It happens all the time. I don't know how well it works with regards to baseball cards. I have done it before, and typically I was selling something on eBay. I made sure I had the proper keywords, and I would buy stuff from Home Depot, Lowe's, and Amazon, and then have it shipped to the person who bought it on eBay. You may have an opportunity to do that with Amazon and on eBay. I'm going to tell you this right now. I have done no research on it, but I know people do it. And I would typically go with boxes of cards. I wouldn't go with individual cards, because somebody might go, I want that card. That card that was pictured doesn't look like that card that I have. What happened here? So you don't want to deal with that stuff. I would not deal with that. The other thing with drop shipping is people run out of stuff, or prices rise. So there's things you need to consider, and this may not be something that you want to do, but if you're looking to gain a couple of bucks, it is a way to do it. You just have to figure out, you have to make sure that you're factoring in everything when selling. You have to factor in, if you're buying it from Amazon, are you going to have to pay taxes? And you also have to figure out the fee, and then your markup. And then from there, you just do it. And you could tell, you could tell in other areas where there's drop shippers. They have like a plain, everything's a white backdrop. It looks exactly the same as the Walmart one, the pictures of the stuff. But it is a risk. I'm telling you this right now. It is a risk, but I've done it, and I was successful at it. It's a lot of work. It's just like everything else. And you have to pay attention. They actually have programs that do that for you, that basically check to make sure that the inventory is filled, that the prices didn't go up, and if they did, then it will change the price on your eBay listing. But that costs a couple of bucks. But if you want a hot new release and you want to try that out, it's real simple. It's real simple to do. You just, copy the link. Sell. You go on eBay, sell one like this, and then you know what the price is on Amazon. Or maybe you want to do Amazon or eBay to Amazon. Maybe you can buy it cheaper on eBay and you can flip it on Amazon. There's sales rankings on Amazon. It's a whole thing. I really shouldn't have gone into this because this is a to-do. Because there's sales rankings on Amazon, and that will determine how fast an item goes. So you might scroll to the bottom and you'll see something that says like 50,000, sales rank, or 1,000. If you see like 1,000 sales rank, and it's not in a subcategory, so if it's like in a main category, that thing is selling thousands. You might be selling thousands a day. That's how much stuff goes. So I'm going to stop talking about that because I don't think drop shipping is where everybody wants to go. But it's just another avenue on eBay to sell. I'm trying to think of anything else. That's really it. There's really not too many tricks on eBay. I'm going to look up some more stuff or try to remember, because sometimes this stuff just isn't being refreshed in my head. It goes. A lot of things just go out of my head. I am at my office, svacardcollectors.com. Head over there, sign up. No, I don't have a promotion. The guy still hasn't claimed the prize, so I may have to do it again. And also, Flick Chat, SVA Card Collectors on Flick Chat. Hit me up there. Buy some cards and go broke, people. Later.